Have you ever wondered, could it be that our brain is the universe and that there is life in it? And if so, whose brain are we living in? Just imagine the vast cosmos with its myriad of galaxies, stars, and planets, all nestled within our very own minds. Could it be possible that we ourselves are merely inhabitants of another consciousness? A consciousness that is as vast and infinite as the universe we perceive. Intriguing, isn't it? Let's dive in. It might seem like a far-fetched idea, but let's consider the human brain first. This magnificent organ, housed within our skulls, is a marvel of nature. With its 100 billion neurons, it's a bustling metropolis of activity. Each neuron, akin to a star in the cosmos, is a hub of information, sending and receiving signals across intricate networks. Just as the universe is teeming with billions of galaxies, each with billions of stars, our brain is a cosmos in its own right, teeming with neural pathways. These pathways interconnect, forming a vast, intricate web, much like the cosmic web that connects galaxies across the universe. The human brain, like the universe, is not static. It evolves, it grows, it learns. It adapts to new circumstances, reshaping and rewiring itself. This process, known as neuroplasticity, echoes the dynamic nature of the universe, constantly in flux, constantly changing. Consider the sheer complexity of the brain. It's been said that we understand more about the far reaches of space than we do about the inner workings of our own minds. Just as the universe is full of mysteries, so too is the human brain. Both are frontiers that we are only just beginning to explore. But let's delve deeper into this analogy. If the brain is a universe, then what about the cells within the brain? Could they be compared to planets, each one unique, each one teeming with potential life? Each neuron, each synapse, is a world unto itself, a microcosm within the microcosm. This brings us to a fascinating conjecture. If our brain is a reflection of the cosmos, then could it not also reflect the cosmos's capacity for life? Could our brains, in their complexity and vastness, harbor life in a way that mirrors the universe? So, if the brain mirrors the universe's complexity, could it also harbor life as the universe does? Now, the idea of life inside the brain may initially sound absurd. But let's take a step back and dive into the deep end, shall we? When we speak of life, we often imagine creatures roaming the earth, plants sprouting from the soil, or even microorganisms thriving in water droplets. Yet, have we ever considered the concept of life from a metaphysical perspective? Let's consider this for a moment. What if we were to view thoughts and emotions as life forms of their own? Can't they be seen as entities that grow, evolve, and interact within the ecosystem of our minds? They're born, they adapt, they change, and sometimes they die. They're affected by their environment just as any other life form. They feed off our experiences, grow stronger with repetition, and can be weakened or even killed by neglect or opposition. Consider theories of consciousness. Some propose that consciousness is a fundamental aspect of the universe, suggesting that all matter possesses consciousness to some degree. This panpsychist view posits that even the most elementary particles have a primitive form of consciousness. Now, if we apply this theory to our brain, we can imagine our thoughts and emotions as conscious entities living within the universe of our minds. What if our dreams are the lives and adventures of these entities? What if our memories are their histories and our learning and understanding their evolution? In this light, the concept of life inside the brain becomes less absurd and more of a fascinating exploration of perspective. This brings us to the grand question. If there's life within our brains, what does that imply about our existence in the universe? Could it be that we are the thoughts and emotions, the life forms, within the brain of another entity? But if there's life within our brains, whose brain might we be living in? This is where the concept becomes even more mind-boggling. Strap in, because we're about to delve deeper into the rabbit hole. Imagine for a moment, our universe, with its countless galaxies and untold billions of stars, is simply a minuscule part of a much larger entity's brain. It's a thought that's as astounding as it is terrifying. It's like we're tiny neurons firing off in the colossal mind of some unfathomable creature. This idea isn't just a wild speculation. Some theories in modern physics support it. Take the theory of multiverses, for instance. It suggests that our universe is just one among an infinite number of universes, each with its own physical laws and properties. Now, let's take it a step further. These multiverses could be analogous to the billions of neurons in a brain, each one unique yet part of a larger interconnected system. Just like neurons in a brain, These universes might communicate and interact with each other, exchanging information and energy, contributing to the consciousness of a higher dimensional being. But it doesn't stop there. If we're living in someone else's brain, could there be smaller universes within our own? Could every single brain, from the tiniest insect to the largest whale, host a universe of its own? It's a mind-bending thought, isn't it? And then there's the concept of higher dimensions. According to string theory, there could be up to 10 or even 26 dimensions, most of which we can't perceive. These higher dimensions could be where these higher entities exist, entities whose brains could host universes like ours. Now, it's crucial to remember that these are just theories. We don't have concrete evidence to support them. But they do offer a fascinating perspective, pushing the boundaries of our understanding and challenging our perception of reality. It's a concept that challenges our understanding of existence and reality. It makes us question what we know and pushes us to explore the uncharted territories of our own minds. So, whose brain are we living in? Or better yet, who might be living in ours? Now, these are just theories, but imagine if they were true. Let's take a moment to ponder on the profound implications this theory could hold. If our minds are indeed universes teeming with life and we ourselves are inhabitants of another being's cerebral cosmos, the philosophical and scientific implications could be monumental. In the realm of philosophy, this concept could challenge our understanding of free will. Are our choices truly ours, or are they influenced by the intricate cosmic dance happening inside our brains? Could the decisions we make be the result of a ripple effect caused by microscopic civilizations within us making their own choices? This notion could lead to a radical reevaluation of our understanding of responsibility, ethics, and even the essence of our individuality. Furthermore, this theory could redefine our perception of reality. If our universe is just a brain, then perhaps what we perceive as the physical laws of nature are simply the biological processes of a larger entity. This could mean that phenomena such as the Big Bang are analogous to the birth of this entity, or that black holes are akin to the entity's thoughts or memories being formed. Such a perspective could shift our entire scientific paradigm, calling into question our current understanding of physics and cosmology. Moreover, this theory could also have significant implications for our search for extraterrestrial life. If life exists within our brains, as this theory suggests, then we may have to reconsider what we define as life and where we look for it. Perhaps the search for alien life should not only be directed outwards toward the stars, but also inwards, into the unexplored depths of our own minds. In conclusion, the idea that our brains could be universes and that we could be living in someone else's brain is not just a whimsical thought experiment. It's a radical hypothesis that could revolutionize our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. It's a thought that opens up endless possibilities and questions. So we've journeyed through a universe of thought today. We've explored the captivating idea that our brain might just be a cosmos in its own right, teeming with life, mirroring the very universe we find ourselves in. We've pondered the possibility that every thought, every neuron firing could be a celestial event happening in the endless expanse of our minds. We've delved into the notion of life inside the brain. Could every cell, every atom be a world of its own brimming with existence? Could our thoughts and dreams be more than just intangible ideas, but vibrant ecosystems thriving within us? We've also contemplated the intriguing question, whose brain are we living in? Could our universe, with its galaxies and stars, be nestled within a larger entity's cognition, a grand design of thought and consciousness? And of course, we've examined the implications of this brain-universe theory. What does it mean for our understanding of life, of existence, of reality itself? If our brains are universes and the universe is a brain, where does that leave us? Are we both the creators and inhabitants of our own cosmos? But as we conclude, let's relish the mystery rather than seek definite answers. For isn't it the enigma that fuels our curiosity, that propels our quest for knowledge? Remember, the universe is vast and mysterious, and so is the human mind. Maybe they're not so different after all.